Hey, fifth grade. So I wanted to help you out with subordinating clauses here. They are a lot of fun, believe it or not, or at least I have fun with them. Sorry, I can't get my glasses right today. Let's just put them to the side. Okay, so subordinating clauses, we have to put some of our existing knowledge into place. We have two different sentences that are being put together. We have an independent sentence and a dependent sentence. So let's go over those first. So your dependent sentence depends on additional information, okay? It doesn't have all it needs, okay, in order for the reader to be able to understand. Your independent sentence has a subject, a verb, and it is a complete thought. So you don't need anything further, okay? If we look at page 277, up at the top, okay, it gives you the explanation of an independent sentence in full. We will go outside is the example. Okay, we have a subject, we, and the verb, will go. Well, we're going outside. Okay, thought is done. We don't need anything further from that. That is independent. It needs nothing else. So the dependent clause, if we look at the next line, it says when it is time for recess. Okay, well, then what? What are we doing when it's time for recess? We don't have enough information there to allow this sentence to have a complete thought. We need something additional, okay? Therefore, dependent, it needs something else. When I was learning the difference between dependent and dependent, a teacher put it to me like this, okay? When you're independent, you're an adult, you don't need anybody. You always say, I don't need anything. You're independent. But right now, you are dependent. You depend on mom and dad to cook and to make sure that you have somewhere to stay. So when you depend on something, you need something else in order to survive, okay? Independent, you don't need anything else or anyone else to survive. So we apply that to language arts. And I probably didn't do my teacher justice, but that is how I remembered it, okay? When we look at subordinating conjunctions, these are words that are added to a sentence to provide additional information, okay? And sometimes these subordinating conjunctions can be added to a dependent clause. And we just have to decipher which is which. So as we go down to the guided practice, first, your instructions, it tells you to circle your subordinating conjunction. And then you're going to write I if the underline is a clause or if the underlined clause is independent. And then write D if the underlined clause is dependent. Okay, so we're checking out the underlined information. For number one, it says, although the Taj Mahal seems like a palace. Great. What information do we have there? Well, we know that the Taj Mahal is a palace, but although what? What happened? Okay, so they added a comma and ended with, it is a great tomb. It needed that information, okay, to complete the thought. All right, so that underline is dependent on the rest of the information that was given. For number two, when Emperor Shah, I'm probably saying this incorrectly, Shah Jahan's wife died, he built a magnificent building for her tomb. So the underline is, he built a magnificent building for her tomb. Can it stand on its own? Yeah, it has a subject and it has a verb. Okay, it can stand by itself. And I'll do one more with you, and I want you to fly solo. So number three, the emperor wanted everyone to remember his wife because he loved her so much. Okay, so the underlined is, the emperor wanted everyone to remember his wife. Okay, sentence? I think so. Okay, emperor is your subject and wanted is your verb. Now, I want you to do number 4 and 5 as well. Okay, using what you know, what you've learned, and what I have just spoken to you, I know you got this. Bye.